I'm not sure if I'm on. My name is Holly. I am 38. I'm from Buffalo, New York. And we see 6 days ago I had open gastric bypass surgery. I am recuperating. It's going pretty well, I'd say. I've had some high points, had some low points. I was released from the hospital on Friday, 27th, I believe, and only to find myself in the emergency room at 2 o'clock Saturday morning, only to find out that I was dehydrated. Pain was unbearable. It caused me to just completely lose my mind. I couldn't sleep, I couldn't stand, I couldn't sit, I couldn't lay, I couldn't walk. It was just misery. I did feel better after I went to the emergency room. They gave me some fluids and a little bit stronger pain medicine, which is always good. So now I'm home again. I'm having visiting nurses come see me. They say that everything is worked the way it should be. My incision is healing, and everything looks good. My blood pressure is good. So I'm feeling pretty good. I've had a lot of time on my hands, and I decided to come on YouTube and watch some videos of other people who have had surgery, and I found it really, interesting and exciting at the same time, because I'm headed down that same path, and I'm so excited that my life is going to change. I have been heavy my whole life. Never had anyone tell me to go on a diet, or I never felt bad about myself to the point where I wanted to go on a diet. And I've gotten to the point where I was so heavy that I can't work anymore. I can't stand. I am so stricken with arthritis in my knees. I have severe back pain. I can't walk too far, and that was a breaking point for me. So I decided to look into the surgery, and found a surgeon, and 2 months later I had it done, and I am thrilled. I have read over the literature 1,000 times. I know the diet inside out. The diet has not bothered me as of yet. I do not feel hungry when I eat, even though it's only about maybe four spoonfuls of yogurt and maybe 4 spoonfuls of strained soup at this point. I feel satisfied. And that was something I was worried about. I was worried, I'm going to be starved, this is going to be awful, but it's not. Now the pain has subsided. I just have some tightness and soreness around my incision. It's starting to itch a little bit, which is good, because that means I'm healing. So, all in all, I'm feeling pretty good about it. I was inspired to do the surgery because of my grandmother. She is 92, actually 93, and she just adored me, and she just felt so bad for me that I was heavy, and she had saw it on TV about the surgery, and she said, Holly, why don't you do that? Why don't you do that for yourself? And I was like, that's crazy, and I'm not going to do that. And the more I looked into it, and it was something that I thought that it was my only way to be healthy, the only way for me to get healthy. And a lot of people think it's extreme. A lot of people think that you mess with God's plan and the natural order of things, having this surgery, but I don't feel that way, because the surgery is not easy. It's not an easy way out. It is difficult. It is trying. It's pain, and there's a lot of changes that you have to make quick. And you have to be strong-willed. You have to be strong-minded. You have to be an overall strong person. And I feel that, I felt at the time that I had those characteristics. And, my grandmother since had become sick. during my process, had become sick and she passed away. And, you know, she wasn't here to know that I had the surgery. And, excuse me, she'll never see me be thinner. And, you know, it's very bittersweet for me, but if it wasn't for that little lady, I don't know if I would have done this, you know? So, I owe this to her. And, you know, during the process, I got so frustrated, and all the appointments, and it was just driving me crazy, and it was sucking the life out of me, and I wanted to not go anymore. I wanted to just say, I'm not doing this. I'm just going to go on a diet, do it like other people do. And, you know, but I promised her, you know, when she started to get sick, she said to me, she said, promise me, if I'm here or not, you'll have that surgery. And I'm going to keep my word. And I did. I had the surgery, and I don't regret it, because there's nowhere to go but up for me. And my life's going to get better. I'm going to be healthier. And, you know, I know a lot of people have documented their surgeries, and, you know, I didn't document my surgery, per se. I didn't, you know, the hospital and all that, but I just thought that maybe it would help me to talk it out, you know, since I'm recuperating and everything, and I thought that it would be good for me and anybody else who's thinking about doing it, you know. The process is grueling. It really is. There's a lot of things you have to do. There's a lot of places you have to go, and, you know, but at this point, even only 6 days out, I can say to whoever you are that it's worth it. And I feel better. From the time I started my liver reduction diet, which was going to be 3 weeks tomorrow from the day I left the hospital, which is on Friday, I have already lost 35 pounds, which is great. My starting weight was 413. It's the biggest I've ever been in my life. And now my weight now is 378. So I'm on my way, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see what I'm going to look like. I can't wait for people to see me that haven't seen me. You know, no matter where I've gone throughout the years, everybody always recognized me. Everybody said, oh, you never changed a bit, and I wasn't so sure that was a good thing, because I've always been heavy, and everybody's always been able to recognize me because I still have my heavy exterior. So I'm looking forward to seeing some people and having them be blown away, because, you know, when I say who I am, you know, I'm just looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to doing life. And, you know, I know it's going to be hard. There's going to be challenges, but I'm up for it. I'm up for it. I feel strong. I feel motivated. I have support. And I'm ready to do this thing. And I'm going to try to do a video every day, how I'm feeling and where I'm at. You know, and I hope that my journey is successful, you know, like the other ones I've seen on here. And those videos and those people inspired me to do this. So I hope that, you know, this is part of my healing, and this is part of my process for me to go on YouTube and talk about, you know, how I'm feeling and where I'm at. So for anybody who has tuned in, I appreciate it, and I will be back with another video. I'll probably be back on tomorrow, because this definitely is going to help me. So I want to, those videos help me, and if I can help somebody else, that would be great. So that's what I'm hoping to do. And I guess until then, I'm going to sign off until tomorrow, and whoever comes back, I will see you then. Have a good night, good day, wherever you are.